Welcome to Punctuation for Court Reporters, video number 52. Should I hyphenate this compound adjective, part 2? I'm Ken Wick. Let's get started. So once again, this is part 2 of the most common court reporter punctuation question is, should I hyphenate this compound adjective? And basically, there's an example. If you want to learn how to hyphenate this, please keep watching. And I already did video 51, which covers the rules and the various references. In this video, we'll cover the three-step process and go into detail of the three-step process for hyphenating a compound adjective. And videos number 53 and 54 are examples. So what is the three-step process? Well, step one is check it in a Merriam-Webster dictionary. So look it up in a dictionary. The BGGP users can go directly to step 3. Step 2 is use the style guide. So if it's not in the dictionary, then we go to the style guide. So you look up the style guide by parts of speech. That'd be like adjective plus noun or adverb plus participle. And you go look up these various patterns in the GRM or the Gregg Reference Manual, Morson's English Grammar, and Chicago Manual Style, and you can see we'll say, oh, okay, hyphenate, don't hyphenate, etc. Step 3 is use the words individually before the nouns. So we check to see if the words form a unit by using them individually before the noun. If they form a unit, then hyphenate. So I want to talk a little bit about dictionaries since that's step 1, so hard copy dictionaries. There's the Merriam-Webster, since we're going to be using most the Gregg Reference Manual and Morson's English Grammar use the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and also the NCRA test uses a Merriam-Webster dictionary, so that's going to be our primary source, and most court reporters I see refer to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So the Collegiate Dictionary is the latest one, is the 11th edition. It was published in 2008, so you're talking 11 years ago. Since I'm making this video in 2019, it costs $16. Has 225,000 words. And the unabridged dictionary is actually called the Webster's Third New International Dictionary Unabridged. It was last published in 1993 in hard copy. It's $90 new and $35 used. Has about 450,000 words. And just a note, because it seems like if you're like, wow, that's a lot of words. Well, just a note, the Oxford English Dictionary, the OED, has over 600,000 words. So online versions, because it looks like everything's going online. That's why they haven't printed these in a while, because everything's moved online. So the online version right there, Merriam-Webster, it's free. That's great news. I like free. It has 240,000 words and is based on the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. So basically you get the free Collegiate Dictionary. And according to the website, it's been significantly updated and expanded, and it's regularly updated. So that's good news. This is sort of like the latest. This is, if you want the latest, go here. But for the free version for 240,000 words. Now the unabridged version, also on the Merriam-Webster website, it costs about $30 a year. It has 490,000 words and is based on the unabridged dictionary. And it was last updated, according to the website, in April 2016. Now, if you think about it, an unabridged dictionary, or the words in, that are in the unabridged that aren't in the collegiate, these are words that are less, these additional words, and above the 240,000 words, are probably words that aren't used all the time. So these are the words that are used all the time. So you don't really need to update it every year or update it regularly. And just a note, dictionary.com is the main source, or dictionary.com's main source is the Random House Unabridged Dictionary. And like I said before, the LMEG actually refers to the references to the Merriam-Webster Unabridged Dictionary and to the Random House Unabridged Dictionary. So in my example videos, I will be looking this up. I can't confirm that it has the entire Unabridged Dictionary, but at least it says its main source is it. So whatever is available on this website is coming from the Random House Dictionary. So style pattern guides. So the cool thing is, I was talking about how there's like the 16, 17, 18, 19, whatever, different patterns when you looked at the GRM, LMEG, and CMOS, that if it wasn't a dictionary, you would go to these style patterns and look them up. Well, the good news is you don't have to memorize 16, 17, 18 patterns. You only have to memorize 3, or know 3, because basically you hyphenate all the patterns except for these 3. And if you remember when I read the CMOS rule, it said there's only 2. So we will get to that. So I came up with 3 patterns. CMOS refers to 2. So you hyphenate everything but these 3 patterns. What are those 3 patterns? Well, here they are. So making life easier. You only need to know these 3. An adverb ending in ly plus anything. If you want to know the rules, there you are. You can go look them up if you want to read them. And basically some examples are highly valued employees. So you have an adverb ending in ly plus anything, and then here's the noun. Adverb ending in ly plus anything plus noun. So highly valued employee, largely irrelevant fact. You do not hyphenate this case. Second case is with a proper noun. Want to look up the rules? There they are. You can go read them. So you have a proper noun, which is in green, and then the noun. Proper noun in green, and then the noun. So you don't hyphenate these. Personally, I believe everyone sort of knows this rule or wouldn't hyphenate this. This is almost the rule you don't need to teach somebody because they sort of know intuitively you don't hyphenate this, or at least they've read things and they've never seen it hyphenated. You would probably accidentally hyphenate, come across these and hyphenate them. I've seen these accidentally hyphenated. Still readable, but it's wrong. So there you go. There's 1 and 2. They don't seem very complicated. The third one is the adverbs more, most, less, least, or very, plus anything. If you want to read the rules, go, there they are, you can go read them. So once again, you have more, or one of these adverbs, plus anything, plus the noun. More determined person. So you have least, one of these adverbs, plus anything, plus the noun. Or very, plus anything, plus the noun. So more determined person, the least interesting topic, and a very thoughtful comment. Not hyphenated. You do not hyphenate these. So one distinction among the references. Here it comes. So remember I said CMOS said 2, and there were 2 that were never hyphenated, and I came up with 3. Well, here's the little difference between all the guides. So and it's a distinction in this third one. So it says, the BGGP says, don't hyphenate comparison words. List these, but it also lists like higher priced items and smaller boned women. So this comparative word, here's the comparative word, higher, smaller. So it's a combination with these comparison words. So here's a noun, here's the comparison word paired with something else. So you don't hyphenate this. But the GRM and the LMEG says you use a hyphen. So we would actually write higher price items like this, and smaller boned women like this. The exact opposite of the BGGP. And then CMOS says that this situation in the comparison words can usually be left open unless ambiguity threatens. This is why you see, it says only 2, the first 2, and then the third one it doesn't list because it says it can be usually left open, which these, as you see, are being left open. And then even on these it said they can usually be left open unless there's ambiguity. So now you know why it says there's only 2. So basically there's a little bit of a discrepancy among the references about these comparison words. So, but basically, um, these are the three situations you do not use a hyphen. So now I want to discuss two situations, two patterns that need a little bit more discussion. First pattern is adjective plus adjective. Now, adjectives are usually coordinating or cumulative. If you want to know what the difference, if you want more discussion about that, go see video number 13. But basically, example of coordinating is a sleek, shiny car. An example of a cumulative adjectives are a German chocolate cake. And the test for, so I'll need this in the example video, so this is why I cover this or doing a summary. And you can test for a coordinating adjective by these two tests. It has to pass both tests. You can insert, so look at this, this is a coordinating, and say you can insert and between them, and they can be sensibly reversed. So pause the video, go stick and between German and chocolate and sleek and shiny, and then try to reverse sleek and shiny. And so this would be a sleek shiny car, a shiny sleek car that works because that's been reversed, and a sleek and shiny car. So you can see how this test works on the coordinating. Now let's do with this one. A German and chocolate cake. Doesn't really work. And reversed, a chocolate German cake. No. Nope. So this is, when it doesn't pass the test, it's cumulative. So this is, you want to go, I get a little more discussion about this in video 13. Probably spent too long on it here. So the key, though, with adjective plus adjective is to separate the adjectives, or adjective units, and test individually. We'll get into that in the example. So this is an example, a complicated first serve policy. So you have to separate what's going on. Like this is how you hyphenate, or know how to hyphenate these. Is you have to. This is an adjective plus adjective, believe it or not, because it separates into this. A complicated first serve policy. You say a first serve policy that is complicated. So this is actually a cumulative. This is actually an example of a cumulative adjectives. It would actually be hyphenated this way. So first you have to separate them. So this is the blue is the raw. You're not too sure what to do. And then to separate them, you have to look at it and study it and go, what's going on here? You finally decide that it's actually sort of two adjective units. This is the first adjective unit, complicated, which is only one word. You don't need to test it because it doesn't need to be hyphenated. The second adjective unit is first served. You need to test that one, and after you test it, you'll learn there will be a hyphen here. So that's how you do that. So you separate and test. And then just a fine point is two adjectives. So when you have adjective plus adjective, how we determine if there needs to be hyphens or not is, according to the GRM 827B, is two adjectives joined by and or and form a one thought modifier are hyphenated. These are rare exceptions. So we'll get to in the examples. So here's some. So open and shut case. So you can see, remember up here you can say a sleek and shiny car. So it's a sleek. So remember you can test them individually. A sleek car, a shiny car makes sense, but you can't say a open case. Well, I guess you could. A shut case, hopefully, but open and shut is a single thought modifier. It's not, these words are not modifying case individually, so you hyphenate them. So the next pattern is adjective plus noun. Now this is the pattern most likely, or this pattern is the most common exception to the hyphenation rule. So well-known combinations are not hyphenated. You can see, you look at these rules here. like high school dance, money market account, real estate investment. Notice there's no hyphens here. These are well-known adjective plus noun, so they basically do not take a hyphen here. Normally you would put a hyphen. But GRM Rule 180, 118A note says when dictionaries do not provide guidance on a specific adjective-noun combination, because that's what we're studying, consider whether the expression is more like a well-known compound such as social security or high school, or more like short term, which is hyphenated. Then space the combination or hyphenate it accordingly. So basically this is saying, hey, if it's not in the dictionary, then you decide. What I'm going to recommend and what I'm going to use is, hey, if it's not in the dictionary, I'm going to hyphenate it. Why? Because the common words are in the dictionary. So the collegiate dictionary contains the common words. So theoretically, those are the most common words are in the collegiate dictionary. If it's not in the unabridged dictionary, it's definitely not common. It's not even in the dictionary. So to me, how would it be well known if it's not even in the dictionary? So to me, it doesn't meet. So is it more like a well-known compound? Well, it's not in the dictionary. To me, it's not well known. So I would hyphenate it. That's how I think. So just a summary of the three-step process is check a Merriam-Webster dictionary. The BGG users go to step 3. Then I say use the GRM or use the style guide, but basically you just have to know if it's one of these 3. So you hyphenate everything but those 3 cases. And then the third step is you use the words individually. So that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. If you like this video and its content, please hit like, and please check out my videos and books. Thank you.